The title of this video isn't clickbait, it isn't meant to be something that I just came up with 5 minutes ago on the spot to be edgy and funny. It's inspired by one of the favorite people in music for me. It's inspired by one of the favorite creators that I have of all time. He's called Bo Burnham, and he made this song called Art is Dead. Now, Bo Burnham is a comedian and his music is supposed to be funny, but it also dabbles in real ideas and real problems of the world. And specifically, Art is Dead, which is what this title is about the overglorification of people in the music industry and how much money they actually get for doing a little work, right? And I really feel like this title could be used for my video as well, because although the ideas are really different, the basic message is the same, and that is that art is dead and people are responsible for it. So, with that pessimistic title in mind, let's talk about AI in music, and let's answer the question if AI and music or AI and art can even be put in the same sentence. So, without further ado, let's go. Now, 2025 was a huge year for AI, like from cooking videos to rocket science to writing scripts for one of the most known TV shows of all time. AI became embedded in everything we do, right? It became part of our lives whether we like it or not. And logically, people protested because they should, right? AI is gonna take jobs. It's not a thing that's cliche to say. It's not a thing that's a stereotype, right? No. And people started commenting, people were very mixed on how AI should be perceived. And when you look at it from the lens of music, it doesn't have the same impact, I feel like, because it does, don't get me wrong, but it's just very muted. It's very silent. That's really weird because I don't think people realize just how disturbing and how, quite frankly, horror-ish it is that AI generated content and music exist. But I cannot really blame them because for me, my experience with AI generated music was mostly through social media, mostly through short form content. So I got to know things like Animal Brainrot songs and that weird We Are Charlie Kirk meme that was present not that long ago. And maybe that's the main problem in this. Maybe it's a sign that AI music is mostly prevalent in the short form sector because it cannot be judged there. Short form sector is supposed to be funny, it's supposed to be weird, it can be outrageous, and all those things can AI music be too, and it should be. So that's why it works. It's the same as the platform meant for that. And Pitchfork made an article with one of the frontrunners and one of the original people of the TikTok brainrot AI music thing called Tavaro. And it really connects everything because when asked why does he do this, he said, and I quote, "I don't think it's anything out of this world, nothing genius, it's just dumb as hell, and that's why I think it's so good." And I think that's all you need to say. Maybe the fact that we let us judge AI music by humor and fun makes it that we're less aware of its troubling implications. Because this is the only platform where we can truly judge it on, and we judge it on fun and quirkiness. But in other forms of AI generated music, it's not that easy because they try high, they try and name author, they try and be original, they try and be authentic, they try and act as a real person. And the only way that we get to judge it is through jokes. I think there's the problem. This becomes even more concerning when we look at the younger generations because they're not going to judge AI and they're the ones that watch TikTok the most. They watch the short form content the most, but they're not going to judge what they're seeing. They're going to say, I want more of this AI slop, right? And the older generation isn't better because while they develop the critical mind so that they can judge these videos objectively, they often don't even realize that it's there because they don't care about the TikTok ones. They're too old for that. But when they get to music that is made by AI, they often cannot even distinguish it from real. And that's not something that I imagined. Deezer did a study that confirmed that 97% of people who were shown AI and real music cannot distinguish between each other. And that's really disturbing. And that's not the end, because further research support this to an article by The Medium said that there's a certain composer bias, and that means that we are more likely to like someone who we don't know than to someone we already have experience with. And because we cannot have an experience with a artificial artist, we are more likely to give him a chance to say, oh, he can do good, like he has a good future ahead of him. So when we combine all these factors together, it's very hard to judge anything that AI music makes, because we either judge it through simple emotions or we cannot judge it at all. But you know, maybe I'm over exaggerating this. Maybe I'm too critical. Maybe AI takes time and passion and talent and everything. So I invited my girlfriend and we're gonna try make an AI music video together to see if we can do it or we can't. Okay, so for this part of the video, I moved from my corner in order to make space for my amazing girlfriend who's gonna help me create a song using AI to see if it really takes passion, talent, and motivation. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, we'll see. And I created a prompt, actually she created a prompt.
Yes.
And what did you create, honey?
I wanted a song about toys coming to life
Sure.
because I
Why?
just watched Toy Story.
We just watched Toy Story.
So yeah, and I wanted to make it fun, so in the hip hop and soul style.
Yeah. So it's a song about toys coming to life in the style of hip hop and soul. She also said faster style with a girl singing.
Yeah.
So something you could really like have in a Toy Story kind of.
I want like a rap kind of song.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, let's see what it does. Okay, I'm gonna hit create and we'll see how long it actually takes. Are you ready to hear Midnight Toy Parade?
Yeah, sure.
Like it's a preview, so because I don't have the paid app, because why would I pay for this? But let's see. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. That sounds so
Like Sarah Larson.
yeah. That's so much.
Wake up, girl, in the bottom of the closet. Hey, all my toys came alive last night. Dancing in the dark, no light. They were singing my name. Spinning on
I could so see this on Spotify.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
toys. Came alive last night.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds like the song like Build a Bitch, like
Yeah,
by Bella
yeah,
Poarch.
yeah,
It
yeah.
has the same style.
Yeah. But like, if you saw this like scrolling through TikTok, I don't think you would. I think you would actually find the artist.
Yeah.
You know, you would look for the artist.
Yeah, I wouldn't skip it.
Yeah. So she wouldn't skip it. See. So that's the main thing. That took 50 seconds. And you know why it took 50 seconds when artists make their music for months and years? Because it's been trained on every single one of those artists. AI has been trained on every single one of them. Right? So millions of compositions, melodies and songs and remixes have been scrapped, have been stolen of their identity and used solely to train patterns and other melodies which create songs like I just created. The AI slop that's not original and never is going to be. And the worst part is, it's in the illegal zone. It's legal. It's on the gray side, it's on the tiny bit, but it is legal because you cannot prove that it's copyright, right? You cannot prove that it's been stolen because technically it hasn't, because it still creates new content, but you cannot prove it. You cannot isolate that one victim. You cannot say this has been stolen and I know it because everything's been stolen. So there's nobody to prosecute because everything should be prosecuted, and you cannot prosecute AI in the first place. And the companies know very well that it's legal. Because, for example, in 2025, which is last year, Walt Disney Company bought over 1 billion of shares in AI like Sora, which is a video making platform, and also in music like Suno. So it's very probable that the next couple of movies by Disney are going to be partly AI generated, and the music that is so beloved by everybody is going to be partly generated by AI too. And it's not only them, Spotify too, although it's alleged, they've been allegedly contributing to the spread of AI throughout their platform. They've been actively promoting it, and there's even talks that they have been creating their own AI producers and AI entrepreneurs, right? Because it's far cheaper and they get far more profit from something that they don't have to share with the record labels than if they had a working artist which takes a part of their revenue. Spotify is already a very price determined company. It relies on the profits, and there's not that many profits if you have to share it with the record company. So that's the problem. When music becomes cheaper to generate, everything becomes better for the companies, and the companies are only looking at the money in the end. So it is gonna be like that. But this doesn't look very good for us, does it? Like, AI music is everywhere. It's unstoppable. It's in every part of the music industry world and more. And I don't think there's a clear way to stop it. I have to continue with the pessimistic tone of this whole video, but I don't think there's one clear fix. I don't think there's one small readjustment that would save everything, just because it's all centered about money. It's all centered about profit. And AI has a lot of ways you can profit in. So it's going to continue. I think the best thing you can do is to stay informed about how AI works and its new developments. And with this comes one beautiful word, which is trust. I think the best defense against the use of AI and this whole mess that's happening right now in the world is to trust your favorite artists. Because there's a lot of artists that I didn't even have the time to go into that use AI on a daily basis. Something like Kanye comes to mind, right? But I think the key to surviving this whole thing is trusting your artists that they do everything they can to make their work original and good, without the help of anybody else, really. That's not supposed to be there. And allow them to mistakes, allow them to fail, allow them to make bad songs, because in the end, failing and doing bad things is way more humane in the realm of music than when you help yourself with artificial tools. That's that.